There's this hermetical principle, as above, so below. Your will be done on heaven as it is on earth. Everything begins in the mind. In order for something to become real, it needs to first be thought, because thought is energy, and thought becomes manifested through action into the three-dimensional world. So action is what makes the thought reality. But it all works together. That's why Paul says, without what? Works, faith is dead. Because the only way that you know that faith is real is if your actions match to what you believe. Because if you believe something, but you don't do what you believe, do you actually believe it? Or are you just a hypocrite? So everything is in symbiosis. You need to control your thoughts, because your thoughts lead to actions. Actions lead to habits. Habits lead to behavior. Behavior leads to lifestyle. Lifestyle then what? Feeds back to your thoughts. Because what you feed is what you spend time on. There's this common parable of two dogs, the white dog and the black dog. Whichever one you feed the most is going to win the battle. If they're supposed to go against each other in some dog type of dog battle, the one that you feed, the one that you strengthen, is the one that's going to dominate. If you're out here watching porn all day, satisfying yourself with social media, objectifying women, thinking about, the next rapper's drama and song, but you spend no time with God, spend no time developing your physique, spend no time in nature, what you feed becomes strong. And what I realized was that my desires were mine, and they were there because I was feeding them. So the things that I wanted in life, they were there because I put them there. The reason I looked at a woman in a certain way was because of the things that I was feeding myself that changed my perception and my worldview. So you need to control what you feed, which will then control what you think. And it's a hyperloop that every single person is always in. So you need to match every aspect and always be aware.
If you had 5 minutes with Jesus Christ, what would you say to him?
You can have 5 minutes with Jesus Christ at all times. Jesus never wrote a word, which is interesting. Everything was written about how he lived and who he was. If I had 5 minutes with Jesus Christ, I would ask him, what is the best way to love people? He exemplified it. I don't need to ask him. Sacrifice. He sacrificed himself. He sacrificed what he wanted, who he was, for others, which is the story of the cross. I probably wouldn't ask anything. I'd probably just sit and listen. He'd probably spit some mad game, some parables here and there, leave me kind of whacked out. And you're like, oh, no wonder you're Jesus. He's an interesting character in history that every person with humility should go and study. There's a reason people echo his name. There's a reason why billions of people worship him. Why? It's worth exploring. There must be something there.